I'm picking up on somebody who is going through a huge transformation. The type of transformation that you're going to remember when you're like 80. It's like you've realized how powerful you actually are. I'm picking up on like your self-worth is basically like being built so strong to the point where it's literally unshakable. Like you realized so much fucking shit about yourself this past year and you've grown so much. You're a completely different person compared to who you used to be just a year ago. I feel like if you look back on the person that you used to be in like January of 2025, you're probably like, what the fuck happened to me, bro? But you gotta look at everything like a blessing, and I feel like you do. I feel like you are very aware of yourself and you're aware of this higher perspective that you can have on reality, to the point where like I feel like you can't even just go through life in a way that normal people can. I feel like you're just so aware that you see everything from a higher perspective and from like a universal perspective. I feel like you've really found something within yourself, something strong and powerful and unstoppable. You see this card, it's called Strength, and there's a woman with an infinity sign on her head, and she has tamed a lion. But the thing is about this card is that it is about the woman's inner demons and inner suffering and inner ego and inner conflict. She's mastered herself in a lot of ways. Like she's found self-confidence, she's found her self-worth, she's found her own power. And I feel like the crow in the card symbolizes that higher perspective that you can have on life. I feel like you could be very spiritual or just a very deep type of person. You could be a hermit. This is only going to resonate with a certain type of people. So if that doesn't resonate, then just take it or leave it. But it's like you've succeeded in mastering yourself in a lot of ways this past year. Like I feel like you've grown so much and done so much inner work this past year that your reality is going to catch up with the inner shifts that you've made. So I feel like through 2025 you were really going within, like just reprogramming your mind, changing your relationship with yourself. Yes, that is what you've been doing in 2025. I feel like for a long time you've been going within and doing that inner work, doing that shadow work. You are not one to shy away from really facing your fears, facing your trauma, facing your suffering, because you're so conscious and you're so spiritual in a lot of ways. And you're not afraid to just like truly look eye to eye with the things that you know are holding you back. I feel like you've been doing that throughout all this past year. And now you're like stepping into this completely different chapter where the inner work that you've done for so long and unraveled all of the twists and the turns within yourself, within your mind. It's like your physical reality is rearranging itself and catching up with your internal world, and you can see the changes happening right in front of you. And this literally could already be happening for some of you, and others that this video will find it's about to happen. You're literally like this bird looking down at all of your human experiences and seeing it from a higher spiritual perspective. As within, so without. So any work that you do within, your material world will literally change to match any internal shifts that you make. So when you get more confident, everything in your external reality will begin to reflect that. People will react to you differently. Your aura will literally change, and your aura is an electromagnetic field that pulls things into it. So you will pull experiences out of fucking thin air. You will pull money out of thin air. You will pull certain types of people out of thin air because of the confidence and the self-worth and the highly valuable infinite potential that you've realized that you like can tap into. Like, you've realized that you have infinite potential. You literally have realized how fucking powerful you are this past year. It's like, I feel like you've become more successful in a lot of ways that you may not give yourself enough credit for in just this past year. And you've been on this journey for a while. You've been on this journey of confidence and healing and self-love and just really changing the way you think about yourself and relate to the world and how you think other people think of you. Like, I feel like you've just been really focusing on that area of your life. And for some of you that this video will find, you've been focusing so much on building yourself up and investing in yourself and pouring into yourself because maybe in the past you were really insecure and you knew that you needed to change that about yourself. You could have been a people pleaser, or you could have just identified with so many limiting beliefs about your self-worth, or you may have just put up with shit that you just shouldn't have ever let happen. And just, you could have disrespected yourself in so many ways in the past, and you were aware of it. But the thing is, when you're an empath, you just want to like people please naturally a lot of times. Like, I totally get that because I literally used to do the same thing. Like, I would just like agree with people but like secretly just feel differently on the inside. And since I shifted my identity to be more grounded within my own self and not need external validation, that is not a good place to be in when you're in that mentality of people pleasing or just feeling like you owe anybody anything. I feel like you used to put yourself in a box in order to fit somebody else's mold, like fit somebody else's perception of you. I'm just seeing a box and it's like you're trying to just get out of it, but you also feel scared to like leave the box. But I feel like you are at the point now where you've just been like, yo, fuck this shit. And you just punched the box open and you were just like, fuck this shit. And you realize that there's a whole world of possibilities and that you can do whatever you want. Like, I feel like you were just trapped in some way or held back by something. And you've literally just left it in the past and your past is just fucking gone. Like, I feel like you literally have changed so fucking much in so many good ways. In just the past month, you've literally changed. Like, you've changed big time and people notice. And I know that you know that people notice because you are realizing people's like reactions to you. I feel like in your reality right now, there are just people entering your life, or you're in a different environment, different things are manifesting that you've been wanting. And I feel like so much is happening all at once that you're just like, yo, how do I like handle this? How do I handle all of this stuff like incoming? And one thing that I will say is to make sure that you create space for your mind to relax and also create space for yourself to create. And also make sure that you practice gratitude. So there's something about manifestation where like humans are just manifesting machines, right? And once you manifest something, it's so easy to just go on to the next thing and then not truly appreciate and savor and celebrate the manifestation that has come in that you've wanted for so long. So something really big has manifested in my life that I've wanted for so long, like for so many years, and it's like happening, and it's just such a weird feeling to know that what you want, like, is unfolding, and it will unfold in divine timing. There's no rush, but just the knowing, that's what I feel like you're really cultivating right now, and that's what you're working on within yourself. It's like going from like just self-confidence and healing to just truly knowing that everything will turn out good. Everything will be good. Everything will happen that's supposed to happen for you. You have to have that full belief. That is some of the best advice that I can give you, because on your healing journey, lots of things are going to come up, right? When you're trying to build up your confidence, build up your self-love, find yourself again after feeling like the world broke you and feeling like people broke you. Circumstances and things that happened could have just really left a mark on you and just left like really deep scars. But what's beautiful about that is that we can extract wisdom from those experiences. You're so deep as a person that you can literally see the symbolism and the wisdom in anything. Like, you can alchemize anything. You can literally take the worst experience that happened to you and turn it into gold. Turn it into like an idea, or like a piece of art, piece of music maybe. I just feel like you're really good at taking the things that you've been through and becoming stronger through that. I feel like you are really discovering yourself at this time. Like, you're truly finding yourself. And it's like you're coming home to yourself, coming home to your inner child. Like, there's things that I feel like you've lost touch with over some time, and you're rekindling that relationship, that deep relationship that you had with something in the past, like something that was very important to you as a child. Maybe it's like a dream or a passion, or maybe like an old childhood friend or something, I don't know, but I'm getting like nostalgic vibes, and I feel like that could be related to the trauma that you've been on this healing journey to release and to accept and to alchemize. You've been truly taming your ego and discovering how unstoppable you are without that critical, doubtful voice that could like have like just self-loathing or negative thoughts that used to self-sabotage things for you. You create your material world from your inner world, from the way you see reality and the way you see yourself. Because if you see yourself through a negative perspective, your entire reality is going to like attract things based on that belief about your own self. I feel like you've been getting really skilled at completely disregarding negative, egotistical things and choosing the higher, more disciplined path, because it takes discipline to turn down your ego. The ego is so primal and so ingrained in the way we are made as humans that it really takes a higher perspective and a higher level of awareness to understand, like, oh, I'm acting in ego. Oh, I'm acting in, like, I'm being just three-dimensional. And I need to think higher. I need to think from a higher perspective and upgrade my consciousness to a higher dimension. And I feel like you've been really learning how to do that lately. Like, you've been catching yourself anytime you may fall into the ego, and that is just like such a great thing to do because self-awareness is the first step to change. You've literally gotten to the point where things that used to have power over you suddenly just like stopped affecting you because you've realized how crazy your potential is. Also, I'm picking up on your energy, these feelings of freedom and openness that you've been manifesting. It's like you've really been manifesting this type of just limitless energy because you've realized how highly valuable you are, and you've always been this rare gem, this like really magnetic person. And now that you've discovered this power within yourself, that you can just call things into you and create your world based on your sense of self and your self-concept and your identity, you are fucking like, you're a force not to be fucked with, bro. Like, literally. The more confident that you get and the more that you love yourself and truly prioritize yourself and love yourself so much to say no to shit that you just know you just need to cut out and is just wrong and is gonna bring you down, you will literally attract only the best for you, and you will realize that everything that happens in your life is happening for your highest good. Everything is always working out in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it, even when it seems difficult and hard. And you could be just getting caught up in the whole human experience that we're living in. But you always have to realize, if you see things as negative, they're going to be negative. But if you see things that you're going through from a higher perspective, you will always have strength in any situation. You will always have the upper hand in any situation because you realize you just don't take things as personal. When you have such an unshakable sense of self-confidence and self-worth, and your identity is just rooted in what you believe about yourself and not what other people project onto you or other people think about you or how society thinks that you should be, how your family thinks that you should be. Like, just completely root your identity and self-concept in your own mind. Think of yourself as literally just the most beautiful, amazing person on this planet, and just see yourself as a fucking light. Like, stop focusing on all of the things that you need to just work on and fix about yourself and all of that stuff, because yes, we can't spiritually bypass our faults and the things that we need to work on. That's why we need to do inner work and go within ourselves and just like do journaling or do shadow work or meditate and just heal. But we also need to remember that a huge way to quantum jump is to feel whole and complete now, and to feel the feelings of having what we desire to manifest now, because you can utilize the world around you, the reality that you're in currently, to get where you want to be, to manifest the life that you want to manifest. And you do that by becoming as confident as you can and shifting your self-concept. I'm so fucking excited for you, bro, because since you found out about this power within yourself, and since you've been learning how to actually use it and wield it in your reality, and all of this reprogramming and inner work and healing that you did, it's just like fucking paying off so much. Like, it was literally all worth it. Like, everything that you've learned, everything that you've applied, it served you in some way. Anything that used to control you, anything that used to make you feel weak or feel less than worthy of the best, all of that shit, you're cutting it the fuck out. And if you haven't fully done it, fucking do it. Like, literally cut everything from your life that does not match the highest sense of self and the highest self-concept, the highest identity beliefs that you could have. Literally, be fucking delusional. Like, think of yourself as a fucking goddess. Think of yourself as just the best person, because you live within this vessel. This is going to be your avatar for the rest of this lifetime. You need to literally prioritize yourself as much as you can, because this is so deep. Like, your relationship with yourself is such a deep thing. And I feel like you've been realizing that voice that is your true self. Your soul's voice has really been coming through really strongly, guiding you in the right direction. And you've become so aware that you can tell the difference from your soul's voice compared to the ego's voice. Your soul's voice knows. Your ego's voice, it's always saying the what if, or like the doubt, or just the limit. But there's no limit. There's only imaginary limits. You can dream up any reality that you want to create for yourself, and things may not unfold in the exact timing that you wish you could impulsively have something. But trust that it will happen. Trust that what you desire will manifest. Because the more work that you do on yourself, and the more that you pour into your mind and your heart and your soul, literally your spirit will be the most magnetic force in the universe. This is your universe. This is your reality. You get to decide who you want to be. You get to decide to create any avatar that you want to be in this game of life. This is literally a game, and all you gotta do is create your own rules and play it. Yes, there are rules to the Matrix, but you can literally bend reality based on what you believe about it. So make sure that the beliefs that you have about your own self, your own character that you're playing as in this game, and observing at the same time, playing and observing, make sure that you believe the best possible things about this character, because you get to choose them. You don't have to believe what anybody else says about you or thinks about you. You create your own reality. You create your own self. And I really feel like you're tapping into your dream self. You're aligning with your dream self. You are creating your dream self. The version of yourself that your inner child literally would dream about. That's who you've been becoming for like a long period of time. It's like you've been working on yourself for so long, and people can literally see such a huge shift. Like, you've transformed crazy. You've transformed crazy amounts. I'm so excited to see what the universe has in store for you guys. And I'm so excited to see what the universe has in store for me this new year. Like, I'm just feeling so much new energy just buzzing around in the air. It's like there's so much potential, and it's just like this like clay that we can mold. Like, we can literally create any life and any self that we want to be. It's a whole new year. So I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out, homies.